Hello fellow sim racers, today I'm mostly ranting from my soapbox about the future of Assetto Corsa. Now, lots of attention has been justifiably centred around Assetto Corsa Competizione of late, which begs the question, has Assetto Corsa entered the autumn of its life? Let's be honest, Assetto Corsa Competizione is a pretty exciting prospect. Even though it's only focused on GT3 cars, which, if I'm honest, aren't really my thing, ACC looks like it could well be a huge leap forward for racing sims in a number of important areas. And given that GT3 is far and away the most popular class in Assetto Corsa, online at least anyway, there's a good chance that the new kid on the block will grab the attention of a large part of the current player base. But the fairly sharp direction change Kunos has taken with their new baby could well be the saving grace for Assetto Corsa, and I for one think there's plenty of life in the old girl yet. The release of the bonus pack just before Christmas heralded the last of the content Kunos will create for Assetto Corsa, but while their commitment to bring more and more content to the sim over the years has been commendable, the work of the modding community that's grown up around this title is equally important, and it's on that basis that I would argue that the bonus pack is far from being Assetto Corsa's last hurrah. Just think about it. Since the release of the bonus pack, we've had the release of two substantial and highly anticipated mod packs from independent creators. The first of which, the Race Sim Studios GT pack, has become an absolute favourite for many Assetto Corsa diehards, and the second, the DRM Revival pack, is proving to be a big hit for fans of cars that are a little bit more, well, recalcitrant. Sure, it has a few detractors, but they're the sort of people that kick puppies. There's a lot to look forward to on the horizon as well. Off the top of my head, I can think of a dozen mods that are in development that I'm really excited about. The VRC modding team are working on the 2012 and 2018 Indy cars, and they have a whole host of mid-2000s Formula 1 cars in development as well. The IC and McLaren F1 Papa over at Race Department are working on the Group C Toyota TS010 and the Jaguar XJR14, the latter of which is probably my favourite car, well, ever. Lilski, who created the Sublime, Bridgehampton and Riverside mods, has Watkins Glen and Mossport in development. And looking at the beta for the former, they are quite a long way ahead of anything Kunos has ever produced. And on top of that, we still have two more cars to come from the RSS GT pack, the Ferrari 575 and the Celine. So, far from being on its last legs, I think Assetto Corsa is entering an Indian summer. We are completely spoilt as a community. The quality and quantity of community mods that we've become used to is absolutely unprecedented. Tracks are created using openly available LiDAR data, ensuring that layout, elevation changes and building locations are 100% accurate, and car mod teams have access to the sort of data we could only dream of a few short years ago. Yes, this summer the public server racers will quietly shuffle off and take their Turn 1 mayhem to Assetto Corsa Competizione, but while the online lobbies may be as devoid of life as Bernie Ecclestone's eyes, I genuinely believe that the community will remain vibrant and healthy. For me, Assetto Corsa has always lived in the forums, in the racing clubs, the leagues, and ultimately in the rich and varied community that's grown around this versatile racing sim. While the new kid is likely to become incredibly popular, its older sibling still has a lot going for it. As ACC has no official mod support, and it's unclear how that would work in an online-focused title anyway, Assetto Corsa has a real ace up its sleeve. Moreover, I think it's fair to say in Assetto Corsa, Kunos has made what is now the de facto modding platform. Call me overly optimistic, but I think Assetto Corsa has a few more years in it yet. And continuing with my starry-eyed optimism, I can't wait to see what the community will come up with next. If anyone's taking suggestions, I'm sure some of the 80s IMSA, GTP and GTO cars would be very much welcome. Hint. Anyway, I've probably whittled on for long enough now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, it would be great if you could hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you for donating your precious free time by watching. It is very much appreciated. So, all that's left to say is goodbye and enjoy the rest of your day.